What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email that's right here. But today I'm going to hit you up with my thoughts and opinions on this new project from Casket D called Southie. Now, Casket D is a rapper who's coming out of Yonkers, New York, and if you want to find out more about him and check out this project and all of his work, just take a look at the links down below where I got all that information for you. But as for this project right here, it starts off with an intro that speaks on the power of storytelling and how everybody has a story to tell, and that is exactly what you're getting on this project, man. Lots of street narrative, great storytelling, and vivid bars. For example, Wrath or the Glory really flexes his storytelling skills as he paints the picture of what it's like to come up in a place where violence and addiction run rampant, and these themes do run through this project, including on Southie, where he's speaking on how crime and poverty can tie in with all these things to make life even harder for youth who are just trying to get by and are facing these struggles. I know this is content you've heard before in hip-hop, but he spits with a very vivid style, as I mentioned. He sounds passionate when he raps, he has a strong mic cadence, so it's very refreshing as you listen through. He does still keep you engaged. You don't feel like you're hearing the same retreads over and over. He's also tying in his personal experiences on this project, which really adds a little bit of flair. Like on the surface, here he's speaking on the pressure that he feels when he spits. Right now I feel like letting frustration out. I'm tired of taking the patient route. I got homies on the block that's gonna keep moving rock. I'm the only ticket for them to make it out. So here he's just speaking on how he's trying to do better, not just for himself, but for his people. He's trying to find himself in a better situation where he can break through the surface, really help his people do better, and just move things forward. So that's something I can certainly appreciate. And the song Revelations also stuck out to me because he's sharing some more of his views about the lion-ass politicians and how with proper focus and guidance the youth can move forward. Really does feel like he's not just telling you stories for the sake of it, giving you this street shit just for the sake of it. He's giving it to paint pictures to let you know who he is, how he feels, and that he wants things to get better. That's really what I took from this. You know, sometimes when you get this type of project that tells stories from the streets, it feels like they're just glorifying the shit or whatever, but with him it really seemed like he just wanted to give his perspective, speak from different angles, and really try to make things better, as I mentioned. So that's something that was pretty cool here. You're also going to get some really great features on the surface. The song I just talked about, you have Noel on there. This beat is really wavy, so you are going to get some mellow tracks, including Drive, which is also a bit dreary with the gentle keys and vocals throughout. And Faded was made 100% for that late night creep, man. This is one of my favorite tracks on here. Content-wise, it's nothing too heavy. As I said, it's just some driving around late at night type of shit. But man, it is so damn smooth. The vocals that you're going to get on here from Daymar are so catchy. You're going to be walking around repeating Faded over and over just because it's going to be drilled in your head. And you know, the features and production really just did a lot to help out on this. Casket D certainly held it all together with his storytelling and great rap skills, but I like that he got good beats that sound well with himself, and the features really fit in nicely too. I think everybody did their thing on here, including on Just the Way, where we get more great vocals and this choir that swells up. That really helps make it work well for an outro. And this production has piano, electric guitar, sax, and more coming together just to make for a really dynamic listening experience. I like how some of these beats do switch up and grow as you're listening to them. They're not just boring loops over and over. So props for that to the producers. As much as I'm shouting out Casket D and the features, the people behind the beats did their damn thing too. So that was really dope. Including on the song Trumpets, this is a song all about the ups and downs of fate, where the beat builds up slowly and then these trumpets blare in, just adding a really exciting layer to this track. I really enjoyed this beat. And to come back to some of the features that I liked, I gotta shout out R16, who comes in on Land of the Lost to deliver this really gruff hook. I just like the way that his voice cuts through the beat. It's a really nice contrast to what Casket D is doing on this song, and D has more great bars on here when he spits. I never ran from adversity. In fact, I like facing it. My scars illustrate my story. My bars narrate the shit. That's law. Whoever you struggle with, who you make it with, never be scared to cut off a toxic relationship. So there's no shortage of thought-provoking moments and bars on this. Great storytelling, as I said, he's really going deep into detail. And you're going to notice this especially on valedictorian speech, where we're getting this very inspirational, intimate, and heartfelt story. There's a bit of dialogue and narrative on this, tying it all together. Then he raps about these same things. So Really, I think there's some great songwriting on display on that song and on some of these other tracks that I mentioned. Really enjoying this, and I'm going to go with a 4 out of 5 here, man. I think the production is great, the features fit nicely, all the stuff that he's rapping about comes together really well, it's very cohesive, and there are only 2 songs I didn't like. So those 2 were Wicked World. I thought this was a pretty standard banger, and I didn't really care for the song structure. Just felt like the bridge and the hook kind of went on and on, then we got the short verse. At least that's what it felt like to me. Just sonically, I didn't really connect with that one. And then even though you get some wild storytelling about love and betrayal on Hello, I just thought this song sounded kind of drab. Just kind of a bland track to me, man. It just was another song that didn't connect to me like Wicked World, but you might enjoy it. I mean, it's not like they're all out trash tracks. Those 2 were just my least favorite, so it is what it is, man. But check this one out for yourself. It's an underground gem. I think a lot of you are really gonna like it. 4 out of 5 feels fair to me, but hit me up in the comments section to let me know your thoughts after you hear it. Let Casket D know if you like what he's doing, support him, he's on the come up, and that's what I gotta say. But other than that, make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff where you show me love and you show me lots of it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.